Good day, doctor. Today we are going to present our group assignments in BWBB3013 Commercial Bank Operations and Group B. And we are from Group 3 and present title is Landscape, Banking Landscape, Malaysia and Internationals. These are our group members. We choose local bank is Maybank, international bank is OCBC Bank. Good afternoon, doctor. My name is LIAO. Matching number is 26591. Now, let me briefly introduce local bank and international banks. Maybank is Malaysia's largest bank and the largest listed company in Busan, Malaysia. It is a comprehensive financing group founded in 1960s. The bank's vision is to become Asia's leading regional financial groups, and its mission to help customers achieve their goals by providing excellent financing solutions. OCBC International Bank is the second largest bank in Singapore and one of the largest international banks in Asia, founded in 1932. OCBC was won the recognition of a large number of users with his long history and strong strengths. His vision is to become the most trusted bank in Asia and provide customers with an excellent financial experience with excellent service and innovation. Its mission to become a leading financial institution in the Asian Pacific region and create value for his employers, customers, and shareholders.
Good day, doctor. My name is CHEONG with matching number 285608. I will continue with 2.0 local banking system history. Maybank, formerly Malayan Banking Berhad, was founded on May 31st, 1960, and it has a long illustrious banking system history. In the early stage, Maybank grew steadily and concentrated on offering basic banking service, for instance, accepting deposit, providing loan service, and providing trade financing to their customer. In the 1970s and 1980, it explored commercial banking, international trade financings, and treasury service, in addition to grow the number of subsidiaries throughout Malaysia. In the late 1980s, Maybank played a trailblazing role in the Islamic banking with the formation of Maybank Islamic Berhad. By making this change, the bank established itself as a pioneer in the banking industry due to Maybank being able to meet the high demand for Sharia compliance financial goods and service from the market segment at the time. In the 21st century, the banking system has changed into a novel form in which all transactions and banking service are done through digital platforms. Maybank gave priority to digital transformation projects in order to enhance its banking operations and customer relationships. As a well-known banking company with operation in many nations, especially Malaysia, Maybank is governed by a number of regulations and law. Firstly, Maybank is subject to central bank regulations, which is Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM). It's a central bank that is responsible for monitoring the norms and legal framework that control the banks and other financial institutions operating in Malaysia. BNM oversees and regulates banks by ensuring their banks' adherence to prudential rules, having adequate capital to run their operations, and standardizing the banking system. Besides, the Malaysian government also creates a number of banking rules that must be abided by all banking institutions that operating in Malaysia. For instance, the Financial Service Act 2013 (FSA) and the Islamic Financial Service Act 2013. The regulation disclose the prerequisites of licensing, supervising, safeguarding consumer rights, and other banking activities. In addition, Maybank is an investment bank, one of the subsidiaries of Maybank, which participate in financial markets such as the money market, capital markets, and security, is regulated under the Security Commissions Malaysia (SC). The Security Commissions assist to ensure the transactions and fair and regulated in the capital market. Next, Maybank are a listed company on the Malaysian Stock Exchange, must comply with the rules set by Bursa Malaysia. For instance, Maybank must follow the standard procedural, corporate ethic, governance, and so on. Next is the International Banking System History and Regulations. Overseas Chinese Banking Corporation Limited, which is OCBC, was merged and consolidated by 3 local banks in Singapore, which are the Chinese Commercial Bank Limited, Ho Hong Bank Limited, and Overseas Chinese Banking Limited in the early 20th century during the Great Depressions. During the 1970 and 1990 World War II period, OCBC ventured into other Asia-Pacific countries and extended its activity beyond Singapore and Malaysia. OCBC is one of 4 foreign banks whose branch in SYAM, China, withstood the war. After the war, OCBC started to provide a wide variety of banking products and services such as retail banking, insurance service, and advisory service for fund management. In the 2000, to strengthen OCBC position in the banking industry and expand its business scope, OCBC decided to adopt acquisitions and merge method. Furthermore, to enhance its fund management service, OCBC decided to acquire NAB Private Wealth in Singapore in 2019. OCBC has made significant investment in the digital technology area to improve its financial service and boost its consumer experience to fully embrace the digital era. OCBC is governed by rules issued by different agencies according to the jurisdictions in which it chooses to conduct the business. The Monetary Authority of Singapore (MAS) is the main regulatory agency in charge of regulating OCBC and other banking institutions that are held in Singapore. Besides, OCBC also operates in various nations, including Malaysia, China, and others. The banking activity would be governed by the relevant banking regulator organizations in each of the nation. For example, OCBC Bank Malaysia Berhad, a subsidiary of OCBC, is regulated by the Central Bank of Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM). OCBC Bank Malaysia has to follow the rules set by BNM, as well as FSA, which Financial Service Act, and IFSA in their daily operation. Next, I will continue with Central Bank of Local and International Bank. As a bank located in Malaysia, Maybank is governed by the Central Bank of Malaysia (BNM), Bank Negara Malaysia, which is the government agency that oversees bank in its own nation. BNM is responsible for supervisory and regulatory duties, Maybank and other financial institutions and assets in Malaysia. BNM plays an important role in Malaysia banking and financial industry because BNM helps to preserve the integrity of the payment system. It encourages Maybank to use electronic payments and supports technological research in payment systems that may be conducted by Maybank. Second is OCBC Bank. OCBC is a well-known bank with its headquarters located in Singapore. The Monetary Authority of Singapore (MAS) is Singapore Central Bank, which handles the central bank's tasks on behalf of the nation. OCBC functions in accordance with the guidelines established by MAS and other pertinent regulatory organizations. The operations and long-term prosperity of OCBC Bank depends heavily on MAS supervisions and regulations. A crucial component of OCBC's business plans is its collaboration with MAS authority and adherence to MAS law and rules.
Maybank operations cover multiple key organizations and business segments of the group. There are commercial banking, insurance and takaful, investment banking, asset management, and other business segments through 18 countries. The chart at the left-hand side shows the group corporate structure of the Maybank. Then the chart at the right-hand side shows the group organization structure. Maybank's organization structure is divided into three main functions, which are business, function, and country. There are three particular departments of the Maybank Group, which are audit, corporate, and legal services and compliance. This is the organization chart of OCBC Bank. Helen Wong is the group CEO, and under Helen Wong, there are three chief officers at three different countries, which are China, Singapore, and LICP. And there are a lot of head of department, such as head of global transaction banking, head of human resource, head of strategy planning, head of global investment banking, and others. So to mitigate the risk management of Maybank, the group takes an approach to risk management by using four main steps, which are identify, assess, monitor, and manage. First, the group needs to identify the permanent risks in products, services, and business activities. Second, the Broad Risk Management Committee conducts portfolio assessment periodically. And third, the group monitors the environment to find out and monitor the external factors or threats that will affect business activities, products, and services. And the fourth is the group manages the identified risks by using qualitative and quantitative methods. There are four main risks faced by OCBC Bank. The first one is credit risk. So to mitigate the risks, the group is tailored based on the customer segments, which are consumers and small business, corporate and institutional customers, and private banking customers. The group also uses the 5 models, risk acceptance and target market criteria, and also assess the credits individually to mitigate the credit risk. The second is market risk. So the group will establish market risk policies and procedures, and also use the value and risk to monitor the market risk. And the third one is liquidity risk. The group identifies the risks through monitoring the cash flows and measure the risks by establishing liquidity and funding concentration ratios. And the fourth one is operational risks. The group recognizes the risks and use their approach to control and manage the operational and business activities. And the last one is informational security and digital risks. The group will adopt new technology and establish a comprehensive approach to govern, manage, and control the risks.
Good day to Dr. Logaswati. My name is VIANCA and my metric number is 287288. I will be presenting on the bank profitability or performance ratios. Beginning with Maybank as the chosen local bank, the first ratio is net interest margin on average interest earning assets. It gradually decreased from 2021 to 2023, which was 1.9, 1.8 and 1.5% due to higher funding costs. Second, net interest on average risk-weighted assets. It rose from 3.5% in 2021 to 3.6% in 2022, then declined to 3.0% in 2023. The increase reflects higher profitability, while the decline indicated challenges in managing risk. Third, net interest on average assets. It was constant in 2021 and 2022 at 1.4%, and it rose to 1.5% in 2023. The minimal increase suggests higher income relative to asset base. Fourth, ROE debt increased from 9.7% in 2021 to 10% in 2022 and peaked at 11.5% in 2023 due to strengthened liquidity, IT investments, and M25+ plan. Next is OCBC as our international bank. First is return on assets that increased from 2021 to 2023, which was 1.13% to 1.25% and 1.46% due to effective use of assets and diversification. Second, ROE that increased from 2021 to 2023, that is 9.6%, 11.1% and 13.7% because OCBC Bank effectively used their shareholders' capital to generate profits. Third, increasing net interest margin, which was 1.54% in 2021, 1.91% the following year and 2.28% in 2023 due to lower allowances from improving credit conditions, lifting banks' earnings. Fourth, increasing earnings per share from 2021 to 2023, which was 1.07%, 1.27% and 1.55% from higher net interest income on asset growth. The following part is Maybank's products and services. Firstly, deposit products comprising savings and current accounts, fixed deposit accounts and foreign currency deposit accounts, credit cards, bancassurance products and remittance services. Second, digital banking, which is online banking, mobile banking and electronic payment services from Maybank to You website and MAE application. Third, wealth management services called Maybank Private for high net worth individuals. There is even Maybank Premier and Maybank Privilege. Fourth, Maybank's non-retail banking for SMEs and commercial customers, giving business financing, short-term credit, custodial services and cash management. Fifth, loans and financing options such as education, housing, personal, unit trust and hire purchase loans. Sixth, insurance products offered by Etika for life and general insurance policies. Finally, investment banking and advisory such as fundraising through foreign exchange, structured products, money market deposits and stock trading. Meanwhile, OCBC Bank offers structured deposit products such as checking accounts, savings and fixed deposit and digital banking services. Second, global consumer or private banking and premier banking caters to high net worth clients. Third, wealth management encompassing investment advisors and portfolio management services, estate and trust planning and wealth structuring. Fourth, Great Eastern provides customized bancassurance products and financial advisory, such as insuring health risk, saving protection for retail customers and SMEs, and property and casualty insurance for business. Fifth, asset management products by Lion Global Investors, carrying out stocks and brokerage services, more investment products comprising unit trust, shares trading, and bonds. Lastly, financing solutions such as trade financing, long-term project financing, short-term credit card, working capital, customized and structured equity-linked financing, consumer credit cards and loans for personal, housing, car, and business. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day to Doctor and everyone. My name is Gopeni, metric number 287503. Now I'll continue with the changes and trends in the local and international banking environment. The changes and trends about M&A may affect the bank's performance. First, the local market has become saturated, so there will be a competition between both banks and other M&As in the international markets. Second, the trend of M&A focus on technology and innovation. The digital transformation of the banking industry has facilitated cross-border M&A by reducing barriers to enter into new markets. Therefore, M&A enters the national market more easily. This may become a threat to both banks in the long run. Next is the e-banking in Malaysia, including online and mobile banking. Both Maybank and OCBC Bank have provided online banking services for users. It includes several functions such as account balance checking, fund transfer, cash deposit, and so on. Besides, Maybank and OCBC Bank are also provided mobile apps for users. Personal loans, car loans, and mortgage can be applied through the apps. Also, Maybank and OCBC Bank has handled credit and debit cards, allowing activation and deactivation of cards. The Do It Now QR are also provided in restaurant and retail stores to make cashless payment. Users can also use ATMs or CDMs provided by banks to conduct transactions. Next is the FinTech, AI, and Bitcoin trends. Maybank collaborated with FinTech Innovations to offer customers a cashless payment method with several features, like fingerprint and face recognition features. Besides, Maybank used AI system in customer service and fraud detection. Maybank are not directly involved in Bitcoin trading, but we monitor the developments in cryptocurrency space. For instance, Maybank is studying the possibility of offering cryptocurrency custody services to customers. In terms of OCBC Bank, they offer a service called OCBC Pay Anyone. It allows the customers to make cashless payment through scanning the QR code or through peer-to-peer transfer. Besides, OCBC Bank has made OCBC One Wealth available for customers to access the investment products and manage their portfolios online. OCBC Bank also uses AI-powered chatbots in customer service and provides cryptocurrency purchase to customers, including Bitcoin and other stablecoins with Singapore dollars, directly from their OCBC account or using OCBC card. Maybank is actively involved in promoting financial inclusion initiatives in Malaysia. For example, Maybank Microbanking was set up to help unbanked individuals and help micro-entrepreneurs with microloans and financial literacy programs. Second, Maybank provides current account, saving account, which also known as CASA products, for low-income customer groups. Third, Maybank Islamic Banking provides Sharia-compliant financial products and services to Muslim customers. In terms of OCBC Bank, they are actively involved in promoting financial inclusion initiatives in Singapore. For example, Frank by OCBC is providing cheap and accessible investment alternatives for young adults and first-time investors to make investment. Second, OCBC My Money, a streamlined mobile banking application available for low-income customers. Third, OCBC Financial Wellbeing Program, providing financial education programs and tools for employees and the community. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now, I will continue to introduce responsible banking and green banking. And both Maybank and OCBC Bank focus on responsible banking and sustainable green banking, but the focus and approach are different. Maybank emphasizes social responsibility and ethical management and has received a high ESG rating. As people's attention to sustainable development and social responsibility increase, customers are more inclined to choose responsible bank, so Maybank is a good choice. OCBC Bank focuses on green finance, providing green disposal and supporting renewable energy projects through green bonds. It is expected that the green bond market will have greater room for development and in the future, and the products will be more diversified. As the world's attention to sustainable development dampened, both banks and position themselves as a strong choice for environmental and socially conscious customers. In general, the two banks have their own advantages in their respective market competition. Maybank's advantage lie in its professional teams for wealth management, multi-level risk management, and rich product line, which currently exceed to decline in net interest margin. Therefore, Maybank can consider providing its innovation capabilities through the execution of financial technological and actively expand overseas market. OCBC advantage lie in its five program risk management strategy, information and technological digital risk management, which enable the company's profitability and return on assets to continue to grow, and in the future it should strengthen cooperation to promote the development of Singapore's green financing and Chinese market business, maintain innovation and provide service and level.